couple years ago, I started running with the wrong crowd. Got involved with, I guess, the cocaine industry, if you would, and that just blew up, sent me way down the wrong path. And I went through a couple of rough patches, lost a few relationships, lost a few close friends. I really started abusing the products that I had for distribution, I guess, and then mixing that with alcohol really sent me into a spiral all the way down, and I eventually hit my rock bottom. I had a seizure when my mother was in the house because I was up for quite some time, days on end, and watching her have to go through that kind of was my final, I don't ever want to see her cry like that again. So. Well, after I got home from the hospital after that situation, I'm not really sure what he's called. He's like a representative for like wellness and health showed up with a detective just to say if you want treatment, I can make it happen easily. I can point you in the right direction. And it took me about a week or two of still doing what I was doing to finally say, all right, I'm done with this. And we contacted him, and the next day I was on a plane to Florida. Well, as a kid, I was very reckless, so I've seen plenty of therapists. I never really connected with any of them. None of them really got through to me. And right when I got here, Sandra, who's my therapist, she was just starting out too. We also shared the same birthday, so we kind of had a connection right away, and she's good at what she does. She dug real deep. She got me to crack. She cracked me wide open, and that was probably the most beneficial thing, I think, was finally getting that one-on-one therapy that actually works for me. And then in a group setting too, finally letting my wall down and letting other people in and not being afraid to tell my story, because there's people you can really connect with in the room, and a lot of people went through the same type of things that I went through. The first time in my life, I'm actually really excited for my future. I used to be nervous and I wouldn't want to look towards the future. Always afraid of being average and, not just being the best I can be. But now I know that for sure I'm going to get out here and do great, and I'm just excited. I know how I felt when people would try and talk to me. I'd just shrug them off, but I wouldn't tell them that they need to do it. I wouldn't tell them, listen, you have to do it. I would just say, you know where I was, you know my mentality and my thought of this whole situation, but hopefully I could say, look where I am a year down the road, look where I am 2 years down the road, and hopefully that they'll just respect that, and that'll be an eye-opener to them.